Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides about a person that you may be thinking of in a no contact, low communication situation. What are their thoughts and feelings? What is going on around this connection? What are their intentions? What does Spirit have for you? Anything at this time that you should know about this particular person that you may be thinking of. So if you are not interested in your past, this reading is not going to be for you. So check out your playlist, check out the collective readings, and check out the singles readings. But for those of you that are definitely thinking about somebody and you would like to know, this reading is for you. Spirit, please share with me for my Aries. What is it that you would need us to hear at this time? What is it that you want us to know? I am listening for you now. I have unconscious games. Okay, so it came into me as more so Cancer had unconscious games too, but it came into me differently for you guys. It's more of a their next move is how it's coming into me with the chess pieces. They're subconsciously thinking about, what's their next move and where they go from here and how long is it going to take, or how long are they going to wait, or are they waiting for signs? So maybe their next move will be driven by a sign. Maybe they're looking for answers. They're looking for a sign. But I definitely feel this. I definitely feel movement. I'm going to say it that way too, because at some point somebody is going to make a move. That we're kind of at this limbo or stalemate, and the pieces of the puzzle or the game pieces on this chessboard, I'm going to say I feel movement. Okay, I'm going to go with that for this second, and let's keep going with there. So I'm waiting for movement. I feel like everything's at a standstill. So I'm waiting for that movement. Somebody's thinking about it. Somebody's looking for a sign. That's how it's coming into me. So let's see. I have stormy. I'm trying to get through something. Almost a feeling of, let me take care of myself. Let me get through this. Let me get through whatever challenges on their plate right now, financial challenge, a divorce, kids, a move, some kind of life challenge. And then it's like, then I can come back to you. So they've got to get through some kind of storm. They've got to get through it. There's always a way. And this looks like a contract to me. This looks like she's holding a contract. And it could be somebody has to get through a divorce. It could be somebody has to leave somebody else to be with you. So that could be, I'm waiting for them to make a move. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to stay in a third party situation. The decision needs to be made. A little bit of that court document, that document, it seems like it's jumping out at me. And I have a fighting spirit. I want to fight for this love. I don't want to give up. And that could be you. I'm not ready to give up, but I need you to make a decision. I'm not happy where we are right now. I'm not happy that we are in this standstill or this limbo. A best case scenario. And she's got an umbrella, but it's almost a feeling of the sun's coming out. The storm is behind her and the sun is coming out. So I'm definitely waiting for the storm to pass. It's somebody who has to make a big decision, and the big decision is either going to go your way or they're not going to change their life to be with you. And maybe we know that. I'm going to tag this as a third party energy only because there's a lot of feelings around they've got to choose. you know, I can't do this anymore. So after the storm, maybe they have to go, maybe they have to end something. They don't want you there when they end it. Maybe they don't want you to be a part of that ending or the reason for the ending. So maybe they put you on hold and said, I got to go take care of business over here. I got to end something. I want a family with you one day. That could be you. That could be them. I feel like there's some promises that are being made that I do want these things. I have been honest with you. I feel lost in life. If you cut them off and said, you have to decide, it just felt like somebody like chopped me at the knees and I just like fell. Maybe I wasn't expecting to be cut off by you. I never thought you'd push me away, just came in. I never thought we'd be here. They're not happy you pushed them away. I don't want to say ultimatum because I don't feel like that's what you did. I feel like you said I just deserve more and I need to know what my future is going to be, which I get. So it's but I don't think they ever thought it would come to this. Maybe it was working for them for a long time, but it's not working for you anymore. There are other things going on in my life right now. I can't just put all the energy into you. I can't give you what you want right now. And maybe that was the, I can't do it either then. You know, it's, you can't have it all every which way. Sometimes you have to make a hard choice in life, you know, because somebody else is getting the, you know, the raw deal, the short straw all the time. The day my life changed forever was the day I first saw you. I feel like I wasn't expecting to fall in love with you. I didn't plan any of this. I didn't plan to fall in love. Sometimes we don't have a choice who we fall in love with or when. And sometimes we just, it's like a wake-up call of, you know, I wasn't happy in my life. Otherwise, you wouldn't have even been able to get close to me. You're still the only one I want. I'm finally facing the karma of my actions. I see you in everyone. Everywhere I go, I see you. I swear I hear your voice. Those feelings. I feel like this person's having a very hard time making a choice. I feel like this person is missing you tremendously. I would say that. They're saying missing my friend. I have a 4 of Wands. I have a 6 of Swords. I have an Ace of Swords. I have a King of Cups. I'm going to say that the promises that they've said to you are true. I feel like they absolutely, the Ace of Swords, King of Cups. If they said, I do want a future with you, I need time, I need to figure things out, I've got to go through something to get there. I do feel like they meant that. I do. I feel like maybe they were doing it in their own timing and it looked like nothing was moving forward and this kind of, I'm going to move on because you're not doing anything. This has been going on for too long, or you are keeping, you know, your attachment to somebody that you told me that you're not in love with anymore and you haven't been happy with for years, and you're keeping that attachment and, you know, it's preventing me from having a life with you. So it's a feeling of, yes, they told you that they wanted a future with you. Yes, they told you they love you, but their actions weren't proving that. So that is where I feel like we're not on the same page. I need your actions to prove it. I have an 8 of Swords, you know, this feeling of I feel trapped. And maybe they're using that as an excuse. I can't leave. I can't leave financially. I can't leave because of kids. I can't leave because I'll lose everything. So that's something that they kind of knew going into it. I have a 10 of Wands. It's too hard. You don't understand. I'm trying to find the courage. I'm trying to find the strength. I feel like I've heard it one too many times, though. I have an Empress. I feel like it's always the same story, is how it just came into me. That it's, you don't understand. It's always the same story to try to keep you with the way things are. I like it that I want to keep things the way they are. And I feel like that's not working for somebody anymore. It's not working that I'm not with you at every holiday. It doesn't work knowing that I see you and then you go home to somebody else. It's not working that that person gets to celebrate your birthday and Christmas with you and I don't. It's just not working. And you start to feel like, I'm just always the one left behind. So, but it's always the same story of, I need more time. I need to get things figured out. It's not that easy. And it's always like, when this happens, then I'll do it. When the kids graduate from high school, then I'll do it. When my daughter goes out on her own, then I'll do it. When this happens, I'll do it. So there's always this kind of dangling carrot. There's always this kind of goal, and you wait for that goal, and then you hit that goal, and that goal passes, and then it's the next goal. And they kind of, it's a stringing you along because it works for them. I feel like I'm just tired of being second choice. And it doesn't mean your second choice as far as how much they love you. Your second choice as far as their time. Your second choice as far as, who's aligned for their attention. And it's just too hard. I have strong roots, building a foundation of trust, being faithful to each other. And how about I want to put down roots? I want a family with you. I want a home with you. I want to celebrate Christmas morning and Thanksgiving dinner with you. So it's putting down roots, embracing a change. It's going to be challenging. But through this challenge, we can flourish. Through this challenge, we can figure out that, we love each other and we want to be together. So that's an option. Nurturing and growth. Attend to the bond with love and patience, trust. I feel like this person keeps saying to you, you have to trust me. You have to trust that I will do the right thing. You have to trust that I will make my mind up. You have to trust that I'm going to ask for a divorce. I'm going to leave this other person. I'm going to go out on my own, whatever it is. In the right timing. They probably said that when it's the right time. I feel like there's a lot of energy around this, that when this happens, then I'll do it. When this happens, then I'll do it. It's not the right time, but there's always a reason that it's not the right time. And I feel like that's what you have gotten sick of. And that's probably why we have a separation right now, that as much as I love you, I can't keep waiting. And I'm just going to say waiting for you has broken my heart. It's the waiting. It's the, I can't wait for you any longer. I've waited and waited and waited. Let's see some initials. First initials, last initial, spirit. What is it that you have for us? Maybe we'll get a name. Maybe some of you will get a confirmation. I have the letter N. I have a G. I have another N. H. O. M. I have an F. I have an A. I have a U. An S. B. J. I have an L. K. P. O. I have an R. G, and an A. Okay, so some of you definitely will connect to those, okay? Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you need us to walk away with? The same old story. That's hard. I guess you're just tired, you know? Sometimes you just get tired of waiting. What about, you know, it's kind of like, what about me? I have a Page of Swords. I have a Page of Cups. I have an Eight of Cups. And I have an Ace of Cups. I will tell you the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups is you talking to somebody new. It doesn't mean that that's what you want, but you are talking to somebody new. And in the back of your mind, you're saying, well, they walked away or they haven't made a choice yet. And even though that's what I want, I'm not getting what I want right now. So maybe I have to be more open to other things. So I do feel like you're talking to somebody new. The Ace of Cups in the bottom of the deck is a Two of Cups. I have a Three of Cups. And I have a Knight of Swords. I'm going to say probably that because you're talking to somebody new, that your person doesn't like it and either gets wind that you're, you know, you're giving in. You're saying, I got to start dating other people. I'm not going to be alone. I can't wait around for you forever. And I feel like that is the tipping point. That there's I can't lose you to somebody else. So I do feel this strong, I guess I want to say it that way. The tipping point is jealousy. The tipping point is I can't see you with anybody else. And maybe this has happened before, but you never, ever you always waited and you waited patiently. And then they came back with the same old story. I love you and you have to give me time and we'll work it out and all that. But this time I feel like you said, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to start dating other people. And I feel like that is the tipping point of them realizing that you're serious, that they really are going to lose you. And I feel like, you know, the game of, you know, I've got it every which way is over. Spirit, please share with me. Attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. So they could have feelings for their ex. They could have feelings for their spouse and they have feelings for you. And you may not believe it, but they could be different feelings and they're not ready to hurt that person. They're not ready to end that relationship with them. It's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt the kids. It's going to hurt the family. And it's not as cut and dry as if you loved me, you would leave them. And that's what they're fighting. They just are struggling with, I still have feelings for that person. It's going to take me time to break this connection. Others' opinions. I am bound by my culture, my family beliefs, and how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. My religion, my culture doesn't allow for me to end this marriage. It's taboo for me to be with somebody else. It's, you know, my family will throw me under a bus. I mean, you know, maybe there's something else bigger going on. Something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. So that feels like we really do need to talk. I'm going to say that if they're getting wind of you dating other people, or that you at least are open to the idea of dating other people, whereas maybe you always shut that down before, we need to talk. You know, that's hitting them hard. That is the tipping point right now. So that is you trying to move on and them not liking it. They don't like that you're moving on. I'm finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of my life, and I need space. That could be you. I need to decide what's best for me. I need to decide what's best for my future self and my higher self. So I feel like this person is a little bit backed up into a corner, that they either step to the plate and make a decision, or they could lose you to somebody else. And as much as you love them, you want to be first. What did they say? They said, I'm tired of being second choice. And I get it. Nobody wants to be in that situation. So let's put this out into the universe. And they're saying, they say they love you. So they do want you to know they love you. Spirit just said they say they love you. So they want you to know that. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. These are very difficult readings, always. If you are new to my channel, hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. Put it out into the universe with me. And just a reminder, I don't answer private questions in the comments. If you do have one question, I do have a mini reading on my website. It's a 10-minute recorded reading, one question. I will return it within 48 hours from the time it's booked. And I will record a reading and email it to you, similar to the card readings that I record. So that's a good way to do a mini reading. That's on my website, Kathy Mamolen, psychicmedium.com. I have a full range of readings, Zoom readings, phone readings on my website if you want to check that out. In the meantime, we'll put this out into the universe. I do want to mention my second channel, my Twin Flame Soulmate channel, also has lots of no contact readings. The link is in the description, and you may find some additional messages from Spirit for you there. So we'll ask Spirit to continue to guide you both, and hopefully your person will make a decision. We'll see. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.